Hey Taurus, my name is Monique and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to the Tarot Garden. I am a psychic and a tarot reader, and we are going to be looking at your forecast for October 5th to 11th. So let's get started. I've cleansed my deck and it's ready to go. A little bit about how I read. So yes, I do use tarot. I guess I don't really use it in a traditional way. I lay out my cards and let them paint a picture for my intuition. So sometimes the same card can give me two different messages depending on the reading, depending on the energy. So let's take a look here and see what's in store for you, Taurus, for this week. This one popping out here. All right, that feels good. Let's take a look. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, Taurus. So this is kind of a big week for you, I feel like. I feel like it's a big week for self-development. So let's take a look here. So I had a card kind of pop out of the deck, so which is the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands, you see there's a man with his own wand and he's kind of fighting off other people. So I feel like this week you're going to be standing up for what you believe in, which is amazing. The whole point of these readings is to make the best out of your week. If you know it's going to be a tough week ahead, you have a heads up, you kind of have a game plan, or you have time to make a game plan. So I just think this week is going to be so cool. So in the past position, we have the Devil card. So, and just with everything else that's going on, it's almost as if, Taurus, you just get to the point where you're sick of everyone's bullshit and you're sick of your own bullshit. So, the one card that I pulled here, the first card actually, is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is such a beautiful card. It's all about new beginnings. It's also all about a spiritual awakening, which is really cool. Crossing it is the Nine of Swords, which you see here. There's a man and he's kind of stressed out. He's not sleeping. He's crying in bed. When you go through a spiritual awakening, it can be very stressful, and that's okay, because the sun will shine at the end of this. So don't you worry, Taurus. Everything's going to be a-okay. So I also see the Ten of Swords, which, again, you don't have to be a tarot reader to kind of figure out that this guy's not having the best day. However, the 10 marks the end of a cycle, which is so awesome. And all this stuff that's going on, like I said, you're sick of other people's bullshit, you're sick of your own bullshit, and you've just had enough. So with this spiritual awakening, I feel like you're going to be trimming the fat. So what I mean by that is, I feel like you really, some of those friends that you have that are in your circle that really don't share the same beliefs as you, and you know, and it's not even about beliefs, but they're just so negative and so toxic. Those are the people you're just not going to have any more time for. And that's where that end of a cycle comes in. Yeah, I mean, it's just going to get to the point where you have had enough. You're just going to say your piece, and you're just going to tell them, hey, you know what? I think we're on two different paths in life, and your friendship just doesn't serve me anymore. So again, it's all about keeping positive people around you. And it's okay to disagree with people, and you're totally fine disagreeing with people, kind of like agree to disagree. But there are just some people that are surrounding you right now that, again, I just see toxicity. With the Page of Swords also coming up, I do definitely see some disagreements around you. And again, that's so okay. It's so okay. Because you are going to be fighting for what you believe in. Obviously, with some of the world events that have been going on, that is a huge thing right now. And Taurus, I am so proud of you for standing up for what you believe in. That is amazing. And there's just some really powerful cards here. The High Priestess also comes up, and the High Priestess, she's basically saying, like, this is your time to look within yourself, find the answers within yourself. And the High Priestess is there to help you out. You just have to ask. But this is not a time to be asking other people for their opinions. And to be quite honest, I don't think you're going to want other people's opinions anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now, the Hierophant is a card that comes up, and the Hierophant is actually a card that is associated with Taurus. So I really feel like you're coming into your own. You're really starting to figure out your path this week. I mean, nothing happens overnight. It's definitely going to be a progression. It's going to take time, but you're starting to see a path, whereas you were probably a little lost before this week. You're seeing a clear path. Things are making sense to you, and this is really your week to live your truth and speak your truth. To finish things off too, I mean, so amazing. The Four of Wands, which is all about celebration and good tidings, and I think you'll be getting a lot of positive feedback from people once you kind of go through this bit of a rocky few days. I just see you getting a lot of positive feedback, and people are going to be really impressed with you that you're standing up for what you believe in. So let's see here. I'll just pull a few more cards to finish things off. Yeah, absolutely. So the Death card comes up, which just means the end. It just further solidifies the end of an old cycle. And the Eight of Wands is saying that once you put your mind to something and you get the ball rolling, things are going to happen really fast. I mean, on top of all that, you, Taurus, have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are some, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 5 major arcana cards that have come up in your reading. So to me, it really feels like this is the beginning of, like, this is a big life transition that you're starting to move into. So things are going to be very interesting for you moving forward, Taurus. So thank you so much for tuning in. I am so excited for your week, and I'd love to hear how your week goes. I hope this resonates with you. And Taurus, we will see you next week. All right, bye-bye.